Good evening, everyone. Thank you, DJ Jailani. That man never ceases to amaze me. He knows I love Doonto. That's why he does Doonto every time I'm coming up this stage. I was this close to getting off this stage and breaking it down, but I'm not going to do that. All right. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming out tonight. Cold night, Friday night, a night where you'd rather be other places to come here and support our re-election campaign. I want to also thank the great people that are standing up here with me. Where's Eke? Come up here. My colleagues, my brothers, my sisters, my right hand and left hand both. This is a hard work. 2 years ago, I stood at this stage, and we announced the campaign together. I didn't do it alone. You guys were all with me, right? Yes. And it was one of the most joyous moments of my life, even though I did not know the challenge that lay ahead. It was a campaign rooted in community and love. It was a campaign that showed our strength and unity of our community. And when I say our community, I mean our whole community. Everyone. I have said this before and I'll say it again. If we're not speaking for everyone, we shouldn't be speaking. We shouldn't have a space to speak if we're not addressing the disparities of our people. Right. We have terrible, terrible man in office. And I hate to give him credit, but I'll say this. He's the reason why I'm standing up here. He gave me a courage that I didn't have. He showed me that there was no more sitting on the sidelines hoping that someone better will come along and fix our problems. So without giving that man a credit, I stood up because of the mess that our country is in. We cannot afford to have a small group of people lead our country and discriminate the rest of us. The 1% doesn't speak for all of us, and they should not speak for all of us. We had a really long ride to get here. You stood with me. Some of you cried with me when the tough got tough. Some of you guys stayed up with me, you door knocked with me, you walked in the cold snow, and you showed up every single time. Thank you. This journey was absolutely necessary. It was to stand up for our values, to bring our voices together and to the table, and if there's no table, we bring the table. That's right, that's right. If there is no circle that we fit in, we redraw that circle to make sure that we all included. To look at the disparities. This is a great state, you guys. We have surplus every biennium. But guess what? We also have one of the worst disparities for people that look like the people in this room, and many more. We have the worst education gap in the country. Right there with Mississippi and Alabama. Last time I said that I got in trouble because people from Mississippi and Alabama were in the room. We have one of the biggest health disparities, one of the biggest wealth gaps. There are no affordable houses. People need to stop saying that we're gonna work on affordability of affordable houses. There are no affordability. My district, a small one bedroom is $10.50, and it's one of the poorest districts and the most diverse district. You figure that out. I don't know how that makes sense. So you sent me to the Capitol, and you said, I have to represent you. I have been representing you. And I'll tell you the work that I have done. When the Republican caucus colleagues of mine stood up in the House floor and uttered racist and Islamophobic, I stood up.
That's right.
And I have witnesses right here. When it was time to talk about equity in economic development, I stood up to make sure that we have opportunities for everybody.
That's right. That's right.
When we talk about education and all the problems that are in our education system, I am there every day to make sure that our kids' voices are not left behind, that no kids are left behind, left every kid behind. So we need to rethink about this structure. If it works for some parts of the community, it should work for all.
That's right.
My work at the Capitol has not been easy, but I didn't go there for a luxury. I didn't go there for a vacation, and I didn't go there for easy work. I went there because I knew it was going to be hard work, and I knew I'm going to need your support every way along the way. And it has been a great success because I carry your voices with me wherever I go, every room that I stepped into. And it's not easy stepping into rooms where you are the only person that look like you, where you're the only person that has the same experience as you had, where you're the only person that people look at and say, what are you talking about? This doesn't exist in our backyard. Well, I'm sorry, but come to my backyard. I keep inviting people to Lake Street. Take a walk on Lake Street at Franklin and see what my community looks like.
2 more years for Hodan. 2 more
When Minnesota decided to do investments in small businesses, my Republican colleagues say, oh, small businesses are the heart of American people. Well, good. Let's invest in all small businesses so then America can grow and flourish. Don't you agree with me? I stand here asking you for your support. Support me in the journey that we started together in this same spot 2 years ago. Help me with this journey, but at the same time, count me accountable. Come to my office, write to me, call me, and ask me why I voted right this way, or why I didn't vote on this issue, or what I am working on. We have climate issues. We all know that. Our climate is in trouble. But when we need people to show up at Frank's Transportation Committee, we need you to come up and talk about a way to fix our problems with the broken metro transit that we have here.
That's right.
We need your voices. We cannot do this work alone. We can't. Sometimes, you know, I say that I'm going to talk bad about the Senate, so you may cover your ears. The Senate is where great ideas die, right? We worked so hard. I'm so proud of my freshman team. We worked so hard at the House. We worked so hard, of course, with our senior colleagues, but we worked so hard to pass legislation that represents Minnesota, a legislation that is good for all Minnesotans. But guess what happened to it? What happened to it, Senator? It all died where all the great ideas die, in the Senate. So I need you not only to support the House, but I want you to come out, caucus for your senators. We need to flip that Senate if we're going to do anything in Minnesota's disparities. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Well, I'm only going to ask one more thing. I have asked you before, and I'm going to ask you again. I need you to know where your caucus locations are. I need you to caucus. Come out and caucus. Your voices are important. This election, they always say it's a pivotal election, but guess what this one is? Because this one is the one that we get rid of Donald Trump.
That's right.
Yeah. And I want you to continue supporting the work that we started together. together so I can continue to be your voice. And I'm not a voice for a specific group, but I'm a voice for all. I'm a voice for the young girl, hijabi girls that are sitting in the classrooms not knowing that whether she belongs in that classroom. I'm a voice for every single community in my district and in the state of Minnesota, the great state of Minnesota. And I want you to help me continue this work, help me build a legacy that we can all be proud of. And that legacy is a Minnesota that is a voice for all. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that in Somali, but I will try. My Somali is really good, by the way. I'm not saying wallahi. Assalamu alaikum. Waa mahadsantihiin inaad caawa habeen qabow oo mataqaanaa jimco ah oo shaqooyin kala qabsan lahaydeen inaad soo baxdeen oo ila soo istaagteen mar labaad in la isoo doorto. 2 sano ka hor ayaan meeshan soo istaagay anigoo idin leh waxaan rabaa inaad taageertaan inaad ila shaqaysaan waad i taageerteen waadna ku mahadsantihiin kulligiin isu sacbiya idinku aad iyo ugu mahadsantihiin arrintaas dadka Soomaalidu waxay dhahaan naahad waa lagu doortay maxaad qabatay faanoole farkamo qodna ma maqasheen faanoole farkamo qodna hal sano shaqo lagu ma qabto shaqooyin fara badan baan qabanay laakiin shaqooyinka aan u baahanahay hal sano shaqo ku dhamaanaysa maaha waxaan u baahanahay caruurteena in opioid ka baabi'iyay aan wax u qabano waxaan u baahanahay caruurteena xabadaha meelaha la taagan in wax laga qabto kama hadli karna caruurta xabadaha meelaha la taagan in wax laga qabto haddii aysan caruurtaasi arkin mustaqbal ayaga ay ka dhex muuqdaan mustaqbalkaasi muxuu yahay waa mustaqbal ay ku yeelan karaan inay iskuul dhameeyaan inay shaqo fiican helaan inay nolol wanaagsan ku noolaadaan taas ayaa saldhig u ah inay caruurtaanu ama qaarna darooga disho qaarna xabad ku dhintaan maxaa yeelay ma arkaan mustaqbal ay iyagu ku dhex jiraan mustaqbal waxay arkaan sawir ay iyagu ka maqan yihiin dadkeena guryaha dhibaata ka haysata caafimaadka dhibaata ka haysata immigrationka dhibaata ka haysata wax walba oo dhibaato ka haysato waa wax hal sano lagu qaban karo ma aha laakiin waxaan rabaa inaan idin sheego shaqada ay dirsateen waan hayaa qaarkeed waan qabtay markii aan loo baahdo dadka ila taagan stage-ka baa igu marqaati furi kara markii loo baahdo qof dagaalama oo dadka u dagaalama laynka ugu horeeyaan taaganahay ma cabsado anigu qofkii aabahay yaqaanay baa garanaya aabahay ma cabsan jirin marka asaga ayaan taas ka raacay ma cabsada inaan dadka ku dhaho war waxaad tihiin cusurinimo islaam nacay baa idinka buuxday dadka aad caayaysaan aad wax u dhimaysaan daaya taasi dhibaato igu ma aha maxaa yeelay waa shaqada ay dirsateen ma ka cabsanaya inaan dhaho caruurtan madow maxay iskuulada ugu dhacayaan caruurta cadin ay ugu wada baasayaan taasi wax dhibaato igu ma haysa maxaa yeelay waa shaqada ay doorateen kama cabsanaya inaan dhaho lacagta la siinayo businessyada cadaanka hala siiyo businessyada dadka aan cadaanka ahayn wax dhibaato igu ma haysa maxaa yeelay waa shaqaad idinku ii doorateen idinka ayaan idin maqanahay idinka ayaan idin shaqeeyaa waxaan rabaa inaad idinkuna ila shaqeysaan si ay igula shaqeyn kartaan waa inaa xafiiskayga soo wacdaan waa inaa email ii soo dirtaan waa inaa ii timaadaan aniga maxamuud noo imaada dhagaha naga garaac waxaa dhahdaan waxba ma qabanaysaan waxaan rabnaa inaan idin qabano bal arka inaan idin qaban weyno xafiiskayga yaa tagay hadda ka hor saddex qof miya ama 4 qof baa gacanta taagtay waa nasiib daro maxaa yeelay xafiiska aniga ma lihi idinkaas kale waxaan rabaa inaad taa ogaataan guriga aan joogno waxaa la dhahaa the people's house idinkaas kale dadka ayaa iskale so waxaan rabaa inaad ku xisaabtantaan in aan idinka idin shaqeyno maalinta damacdaan inaad shaqada naga faayir gareysaan aad naga cayrin kartaan marka maadaama aan idinka idin shaqeynayno na shaqo geliya oo wixii aad isleedihiin way dhiman yihiin noo dira maalin dhaweytu waxaan arkay caruurtii Soomaaliyeed ee passportka booliiska ay xabada ku qaban jireen oo la yiri 170 kun faamiladii la siiyay 170 kun xanuun baan dareemay wallahi markaan article ka aqri maxaa yeelay 170 kun ma cover garanaysa dhibaatada dadka soo gaaray waxaan rabaa inaad istaagtaan Soomaaliyeed wax nima maxaa la dhahay qofna cidina uma maqna ceelna uma qodna cid idin ma maqna hadeydaan istaagin Soomaaliyeed khilaafka iyo dhibaatada dhexdeena intii laga baxo oo la istaago danteena aan garanno oo dadka ina matala aan la xisaabtano oo dagaalano oo hadda electionka soo socda qof kasta inuu codeeyaan raba qof walba inuu codeeyo maxaa yeelay danteena ku xiran waad mahadsantihiin aad iyo aad ba u mahadsantihiin aad baan u faraxsanahay